Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to PowerTalk session, season 2. We were talking about food safety and we were mentioning about HACCP. And we all know the history of HACCP right from NASA to the modern standards. In 2005, ISO 22000 was introduced, and we have seen all the HACCP principles and steps integrated in ISO 22000. But one aspect which was not mentioned precisely in ISO 22000 was preventive measure. We all know that HACCP is considered as proactive approach. Maybe that is the reason there is no preventive action addressed in ISO 22000. But in 2011, US FDA introduced one FSMA, Food Safety Modernization Act, widely known as FSMA. FDA had legislative mandate to require comprehensive preventive control. In FSMA, they have insisted on preventive control mechanism. It also talks about HARPC. It is different than HACCP. It's hazard and risk based preventive control mechanism. The HARPC provision in the FSMA also provides a list of examples to the type of preventive controls. Various preventive controls like cleaning and sanitation procedure. So based on methodology, based on processes, the organization need to have cleaning and sanitation procedures in place. Again, based on the product characteristics, the organization need to have an environmental monitoring program. The emphasis is given for pathogen controls. Additionally, there is a food allergen control program. As we discussed, the allergen is becoming more important in the food safety, gaining more important in the food safety, and that's why food allergen control program is introduced in this. Under FSMA, the recall plan gain the importance. If we compare ISO 22000, which talks about withdrawal, here it is mentioning about recall. The organization need to implement CGMPs, which are more advanced, modified and made better, suitable to the organizations. Very important aspect of FSMA is supplier verification program. As it was mentioned in other standards, the supplier verification need to be done under FSMA. After you establish the preventive control mechanism for this, as we do in other control measures, we have to have monitoring mechanism, correction and corrective action mechanism, followed by verification mechanism. So in toto, we need to have preventive control mechanisms, preventive control methods, procedures for all the aspects mentioned. It needs to be documented and reviewed and monitored. The review methodology is at least once in 3 years. Under FSMA, US FDA has started foreign supplier verification program, and it is required that we need to implement FSMA if we are going to export to USA. So it is required that we have to implement it and we need to comply to it. Thank you very much.